over here. Welcome to Big Brother's Little Brother. I hope very well. It's day 65. It's 7:32. Coming up on today's show, going to be talking new housemates, favourite housemates, with former Buster Rocker Matt Willis is with us. Back here to discuss the emotional roller coaster that Carol is currently riding. It's only your F&F. Now then, everyone, you remember the Chiggiometer, yeah, we used to have up here? Now we have, obviously, the Chiggy Memorial, because it's almost certainly off. Yesterday, we had to, to commemorate the trust that's taken place between Liam and Amy, we had the Lamiometer, yeah? Although last night it got a little bit frosty. What do you got to say about that? What do you have to say about that? Yeah, frosty! So little penguin Frosty Man's going to say, Liam apparently went way A, let's call it a little bit, and she went, no fun, it was my idea as well. And also on today's show, we have B-Team's Nikki investigating the housemate's very own wordage, but first, eviction news, eviction fans. Now, try and keep up with this, because I am a little bit confused. Last night, halfway housemates, Amy, Jonty, Liam and Ziggy were granted full housemate status, but had to choose 4 people to replace them back in the halfway house, OK? With me so far? Yeah. Are you sure? Because I'm not entirely sure what I'm saying. They chose Cara Louise, David, Tracy and Sleeping Beauty there, Shanessa, all of whom now face the public vote. And we can exclusively reveal tomorrow night there's going to be a double eviction. What have you got about to say about that? 2 with the most votes will be out. Is that a good thing, everyone, we think? Yes! You're just pretty good today, aren't you? I'm very impressed by that. OK, here are numbers to call. To evict David, call 09911 21 22 20. To evict Cara Louise, call 09911 21 22 22. To evict Shanessa, call 09911 21 22 23. To evict Tracy, call 09911 21 22 11. That is going to be hard to pick, isn't it? At least 10p from each call is always donated to charity, because that's how we roll. Details of which can be found at channel4.com/Big Brother. On that note, we can now reveal the phone lines are open exclusively now. So, what do you think about that? If you have an opinion, don't keep it to yourself. Share it with us on Little Brother's Big Shout. Here's how to get in touch. Leon, nail it. 0871 200 1040. Text studio and you comment to 83188 or email us via the Channel 4 website, channel4.com/BBLB. As we've just heard, David, Cara Louise, Shanessa and Tracy all face the public vote. So with that in mind, today's topic can only be pop it up, Leon! Bang, 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 bang. Which 2 should be evicted and pourquoi? Get your texts and emails coming in now. Right, are you tired of hearing about Britain's worst summer? Are you? Are you? Are you bored of the Beckhams and so on the United States of America? Yeah. Are you? Are you looking for some real news? Yeah. Well, you've come to the wrong place. It's time for Little Brother's Big News. All right. Good news today. The House had an interesting altercation in the early hours today. At 2:18 this morning, there was a big standoff, OK? We've got a lot of conflict, all right, between a camera, a door and Brian. Take a look.
Close the door. You open the door, please. Close the brother's open the door. Oh, you actually ain't even funny, really, are you? You actually aren't funny. Hello! I need your door open, please. I was in the shower, and then you locking doors and stuff, giving me my gardens. I come out of the shower, I'm like, please, just open the door, because I want the right reason why the garden got locked out. And then you're following cameras everywhere around me in this house, and you won't open doors, please, open the door.
Certainly, Brian. All you had to do was come and ask.
Thank you! Good night, big brother!
He's running away with it at the moment, isn't he, eh? 12:16 today, Ziggy, Liam, Jonty and Brian tried a cunning plan to outwit Big Brother, which involved underwater talking. One small flaw. It was rubbish. Take a look.
Like, if you want to say anything to somebody private or away from the cameras and the microphones, you could just do it under the water.
Oh, yeah.
And just scream at each other.
Yeah.
So you can't hear.
Actually, yeah, that's fine. Do you want to try it? If we'll put our heads on there, we can hear what it is.
Go.
What?
Couldn't work it out at all.
Couldn't work it out at all. At 3:17 this afternoon, the halfway housemates began an eating task to win a luxury shopping budget for the other housemates. David was first up with a concoction of luncheon meat and strawberry jam. Take a look.
Or is it raw meat?
David, your luxury food item is a plate of luncheon meat tartare.
Hasn't fair.
And they clapped. Did he throw up on the plate? Are they clapping him because he threw up on the plate? In the bin. David eventually ate the tartare. Tracy drank a glass of olive oil. Oh, she don't know the taste of water, that one. Cara Louise ate a meat and fondant cake kebab. I imagine she cried while she was doing it. But Shanessa refused to attempt her pint of mayonnaise. So, they've won £300 for their shopping budget. That was Little Brother's Big News. Now, to share his thoughts on the new housemates, tomorrow night's double eviction, and his favourite housemate, which is Liam, quite a popular choice, I would imagine. I am here. Stuff like that. A man who's been to the year 3000, crashed a wedding, all without getting busted. It's Matt Willis! Do the jump! Do the jump! How are you, Jay? I'm good, man. I'm good. How are you, fella? Yeah, not bad, mate. Good, good. Wow. Good to have you with us. OK, what do you think of the series so far?
Do you know, I think it's been wicked. I think it's been really good. It's been interesting. Loads of stuff's happened. You know, it's been good. Loads of stuff. Loads of people have left, though, which I think is a bit weird.
Emma Griffith's your girlfriend. She always comes on the show. She's addicted.
She is absolutely addicted to the programme.
Is it a case of you being like, what are we going to watch tonight? And she's like, I'll tell you what we're watching.
Do you know,
under the thumb on the Big Brother.
It's not even a joke. No one's allowed to speak in the house when it's on. She pauses it. Like, if someone speaks, she pauses it, gives you the look. And you just know you're in trouble.
Give me the Griffiths look.
The Griffiths look is that.
Oh, my God!
It's some serious stuff.
That's terrifying. OK, we're going to talk about tomorrow night's eviction in a sec. First, let's see how David, Cara Louise, Shanessa and Tracy were all chosen to face a public vote. Get your take on this.
My first choice is going to be David. Not that I've got anything against him at all, but there's a little bit of an overconfidence sort of.
OK, fine. If I had my way, I'd have the new people out.
Yeah.
They've got nothing that says they should stay in there over the originals.
I'm happy with that.
Fine.
So then that singles out one of your lot.
One person.
Pick a strong one.
Who?
Jerry. I think he'll cope with them three over here and cope with it. But
I don't know if he's as strong. Tracy, maybe. She has survived 3. She's confident. We know that the crowd outside like her. Yeah?
Fine.
All agreed?
Fine. Yeah. Sorry, Trace.
No, I'm not angry with Ziggy. I'm angry with that woman.
Oh, I told you, right from the start. She's a she is.
I'm shocked with the way she was speaking.
I told you, right at the start. No, she's taking it on people she don't like. I was so...
This is a tricky one because, like, Amy's come across like the villain here, but she has to pick like everyone else, right? Do you think that's fair?
Yeah, I mean, I would have picked exactly the same people. You know, I think Tracy... To be honest, I wouldn't mind seeing the back of Tracy in the house anyway.
But they all, I think they think in the house that Tracy's very popular on the outside.
Yeah, of course, you know. So, but then, of course, the other 3 should be up. He should definitely be up because people keep telling me that I look like him.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I've heard.
I don't know what you're talking about, and it's certainly nothing to do with question 8. Let me assure you of that. So listen, 4 housemates up for eviction, 2 have to go. Out of that lot, who do you think it's going to be?
I want David to go for obvious reasons, and I want. Do you know what? Probably Tracy.
Why?
Because, you know, I've had enough of her. You know, she keeps pretending... She says a lot of people are two-faced in the house, and I think she's the most two-faced character in the house.
Really? Why?
Because she's just, you know, she's off niggling about people in the caravan all the time. And, you know, now she's being really nice to people like Ziggy and stuff. She gives Ziggy a pat on the back occasionally.
Well, she has nominated Ziggy quite a lot, you're right.
Yeah. And then she's all nice to him. I'm like, that's, you know...
Now, question 8. It's caught the eye of Laura Laverne, Saran Jones, Peaches Goldoff, and everyone else that's been on the show recently. Let's take a look. That's you. There's your brother. There's your brother. There we go. There we go. One more time. Come on. Matt? No, Matt Willis? Fat Willis. Fat Willis? Fat Willis. Do you think he looks anything like you?
No, I don't. I'm about to shave my head, though, because I think he doesn't look... It's just the hair.
It's like a painted White Witch version of you.
He's ruined the T-shirt and waistcoat look for me. That was my look. I used to wear that all the time. Now I can't do it. People say, oh, you're dressing like him now. Come on, damn it,
this guy's slaying you, I can't believe. OK, listen, you're a Liam fan. Why are you Liam?
I am. Do you know, Liam's been wicked from the start. You know, I mean, when that whole thing happened, when he won the money, I think, you know, that for me won it anyway for him. You know, I think he was really nice when he did that. You know, but also, you know, just the way he is with people, I think he's really funny. Yeah. I think he's great with the twins. Like I think he's kind of like, do you know when he's kind of like an older, boisterous cousin. Do you know what I mean?
We use this phrase quite a lot on the show, but he's pure of heart, isn't he?
Yeah, totally. I mean, there's nothing there with him and the twins. Like, he just chucks them around like little dolls, you know, and like, I think that's really funny.
OK, you say he's like a big fun cousin. We investigated this a little bit further, and we think we have some evidence. Take a look.
Liam, thank God Liam's here, because he never wants to be bed early, he never wants to not party. Liam's the bestest, funnest in the house. We love Liam. He's ace. He's absolutely ace. He's the best person ever in this house. Because he's such a magician. Where's it gone?
If I could be as cool as anyone, I'd love to be as cool as Liam. Because Liam's well cool. He's like probably the coolest person I've ever met.
He's a boy version of us. Defo.
The thing about Liam... I think the thing about Liam is he appears to be almost everyone's second favourite housemate at the moment. I mean, the only person that's standing in his way of winning is Brian.
I think so, yeah. I mean, to be honest, if you ask me who I think will win, I'd say Brian, but who I would want to win would be Liam.
Would be Liam, yeah. Although Brian has the enormous fence of Shanessa to get over before he can deserve to win. Thank you very much. Matt, everyone! Great, Matt. Brilliant. Thank you, mate. More from Matt later on. Still to come, B-Team's Nikki attempts to extend the length of the Oxford English Dictionary, and Carol's F&F are here to discuss why she seems to have swapped cleaning for crying. Weird swap. See you after the break. See if there's any good gossip on the old monitors. Welcome back. It's day 65 and it's 7:49. Coming up, find out what happened when B-Team's Nikki took a list of Big Brother words to Dictionary Corner. Dictionary Corner. And we'll hear what you have to say for yourself in today's Big Shout. But first, during Carol's time in the house, she's cleaned, she's cooked, she's played pranks, joined in water fights, and even given Ziggy a little dance he'll remember forever, if you know what I'm saying. I don't need 2 coconuts. But over the last couple of weeks, her emotional side seems to have got the better of her. Less yay, more you. Here to understand why, or help us understand why, is Carol's daughter June and friend Gloria. First thing is first, Gloria, a night out with you and Carol sounds fun. Look at you, you're built for fun, eh?
Absolutely.
Nice to have you with us. Right. Carol's up for eviction in weeks 2, 3 and 4, but now she appears to be one of the most important members of the group. Why do you think that is, girls?
Motherly instinct, thoughtfulness, kindness.
Now, the thing is, though, that, I buy that, because I agree with you, but that should make her happy. But over the last couple of weeks, I've certainly noticed, and I know the whole team have noticed, that she's not as happy as she should be. Why do you think that is?
Because I think she's missing, like, Charlie. Charlie's gone. She's probably missing Chanel, and Ziggy went into the halfway house. She got very upset when that happened. And now he's been brought back in, which you'll see that she's happy about that.
Your mother is just... She cannot help herself, though. When there's... It doesn't matter doesn't matter who's in the right. If there's an underdog, she will always stick up for that person, doesn't she?
Yeah, that's right.
Absolutely. OK, now, that seems to be getting to her a little bit. She seems to be getting a bit more emotional in the house. Take a look at this.
You've got to stop having a go at people. You have to.
I haven't come here to actually do loads of chores. To be honest, I just wanted to go to bed.
Karen.
Yeah, Chanel and Ziggy, I'm finding it very, very difficult. It is.
I'm not going to ask Carol to leave.
We just realised, June, halfway through that, you are her daughter, and, of course, you probably would cry seeing that. Sorry about that. Is that what she's like at home? Does she blub often, or is it just the fact that she's getting a bit emotional in the house?
No, I think it's the fact that everything's getting to her in the house. Obviously, it's a really confined place, and she's got no escape route to go and have space on her own, you know, except for the diary room, obviously.
What would she do if she had that space and time on her own? What does she do to relax?
Mum goes and, like, protesties, you know, she's a protester. That's her outlet as well,
Nice way to unwind.
Yeah.
OK. She seemed to get dragged into the whole Chiggy saga quite a lot, you know?
Yeah.
The whole, you know, Chanel and Ziggy thing. What do you make of her close relationship with Ziggy? Because she nominated him last week, but then she's very close with him.
Yeah, she is very close with Ziggy. And I think she's just being a mum, basically. And she's seen that he's getting upset. She sees that Chanel's getting upset, you know, and she looks at the whole situation and she'll sit there and she'll go, right, no, this is wrong. What you're doing to this person is wrong. You're actually emotionally, you know, abusing this person in her way.
Yeah.
You know, and she'll take that person's side, but she is very close to Ziggy.
She also, and she doesn't play the martyr, but she also takes it all on her shoulders so much, doesn't she?
Yeah, she does.
Doesn't she? I mean, that must be very taxing for her.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah. OK, having auditioned every year since Big Brother started, and now just 4 weeks to go, do you think she's got her eyes on the big prize? Is she thinking about winning? And what was her aim when she went in the house, do you think?
Her aim when she went in the house, as she's publicly said, was she's looked after children who have been isolated, been put in prisons and things like that. And she wanted to know how they were feeling and how they felt. So she wanted to experience not being able to go out, not being able to do what she wants. And that's what she wanted out of it. That's what I think she'll bring out of it.
What about a nut shoot?
What?
Nut shoot, you know? Are we going to see a little bit of...
It won't surprise me.
Come on, that's what I'm
after.
Me. OK, lastly, can she win?
Yes.
Of course she can. Thank you very much, Gloria and Jean, everyone! Now, if I said, oh, you yoghurt top, don't be mugging me off with your sketchy wrong age. Let's have it, and then everything will be fat and gravy. Defo, woo! You'd probably think I'd gone ever so slightly mad, but these are just some of the housemates' favourite words. We sent B-Team's Nikki off to meet Countdown Susie Dent, wow, to see if they ever might find their way into the Oxford English Dictionary. Take a look.
I'm here at Oxford's University Press, and I'm here to meet with Judy Dench. No, what's her name? To meet with language expert Susie Dent. We're going to be finding out whether the housemate's slang has a place in Oxford's English dictionaries. So, Susie, one of Brian's favourites is, oh, Big Brother, I'm going to look like a right yoghurt top. What's a yoghurt top?
No one knows. But you can take a good guess. If you've got yoghurt up there, you're slightly soft in the head, probably.
One of Tracy's favourites is Cheesy Quaver.
Yes, Cheesy Quaver Raver. I don't know if the cheesy has a slight element of nerdy about it.
Cheesy sounds smelly. Are there any words that I'd be surprised to know that actually are in the dictionary?
Bother with the double V spelling. It needs defining, and it might well go in. But now that Tony Blair's used it, it might not be so cool, so it might fade away.
I hate Tony Blair. Well, thank you, Susie. It's been lovely talking to you. Are you going to continue watching the show?
Defo.
Well, it looks like there is... Oh. Well, it looks like our housemates weren't having a bubble. And there's defo room for their slang in the English language. So it's all gravy.
OK, Matt joins us now for today's Big Shout. Earlier we asked you, which two halfway housemates do you want to see evicted and why? Let's go straight to the phones. And from my parents' hometown, Tom from County Wexford, it is a glory to behold when you wear the purple and gold.
Go
Tom,
on, Wexford.
What are your thoughts, you yellow belly?
To be honest, Tracy and Shanessa, get out.
OK.
And the other two, they may as well not be there. They're so boring.
Tracy and Shanessa, why do you think those two should go?
Well, Shanessa, we've seen enough of her already in the first night that she went into the dinner. And to be honest, I wouldn't pay for that either.
Well, I don't think any of us were. What do you think?
Tracy, because, well, there's enough pink in the house. We don't need that hairdo either.
All right, Tom, brilliant. Matt, what are your thoughts about Shanessa? Because everyone's saying this is exactly the kind of housemate we need now for the last couple of weeks.
Yeah, I can see why you would think that, but she just annoy you. You know, like she's a kind of she's the kind of character that's just too far out there. You know, I mean, she just aggravate me. I want to switch off.
OK, brilliant stuff. Thanks a lot, Tom. OK, we've got Hey Dermot. I think Cara Louise should go because what she got for the house. What do you think about that? Cara Louise, she seems very nice, but she doesn't seem to really offer much to the party.
Well, you know, I think that's quite what the house needs because, you know, it's a very young, vibey house, but it hasn't got anyone young that's kind of just sitting back and kind of absorbing things. Sure. You know, they're all kind of full on, you know, so I think she's kind of needed. OK, that is pretty much it for tonight. Thanks to all our guests. We're back tomorrow on E4 with Hollywood voiceover legend Red Pepper. Catch up with the latest house action tonight at 10 o'clock and join Matthew and James 10 o'clock on E4. God bless. Take care, everybody.